Hi, it's Sachipucci, and today I'll make a beat with Output Arcade. Arcade is a sample-based loop instrument by LA-based sound designers Output. Unlike their other instruments, such as Substance or Exhale, Arcade does not run on Native Instruments' Contact platform, but is cloud-based. This allows Output to continuously add new content. Think Splice, but as a playable instrument with curated sounds directly in your DAW. Today I want to give Arcade a first try and make a beat with it. Let's dive in. I'm gonna start with this organ loop that I found. I'm adding a high pass filter with Pro Q just to get rid of the lower frequencies, as well as Echo Boy by Soundtoys for some delay and chorus. I found a second organ loop. Let's record something with these two. Quantize it. Second sample I found is this organ. And also this one. I'm adding Echo Boy Jr. again for a little slap delay this time. So let's record something. Here's a custom drum kit I built: kick, snare, hi-hat, and open hi-hat. I run them through a bunch of effects. NLS channel by Waves. I really like the warmth and the punch it adds. Next is Tape by Softtube. Takes off the edge, makes everything a bit less harsh and, warmer. Then I added Abbey Road Vinyl by Waves. It's supposed to simulate vinyl. You can hear some crackle in the background, and it adds some phase distortion to the signal. And finally, I've added a compressor, one of my favorites, VC76 by Native Instruments. It's a model of the URI 1176. That's all I did to the drums. Now let's record some loops. I'll duplicate the clip, give it a different color. I'm gonna add some more hi-hats. So I have a variation of the beat for the B part. Using the 16 velocity layout now, so I have more precise control over the velocity of the individual hits. Let's do the B part now. I want to record an external synth for the bass. I've recorded the audio files for the bass, and next I want to add some effects to them as well. Let's go with R Bass by Waves. Definitely helps the bass to cut through the mix. Before I move on to adding more samples, I want to add a little drum break that I found in a sample pack by Sample Magic. And I want to add it only in the B part to give the drums a bit more depth and dimension and texture. I'm using Pro Q3 to filter out the low end and to dampen the highs a bit. I'm gonna slowly raise the volume of the break. I don't want the break to be in the first row. I don't want it to dominate what the listener perceives as the drums. It just adds a layer of texture and a depth to it. Yeah. Next sample I want to add is this flute. And all I'm adding is color copy for a very simple delay. And I'm gonna use that on the B part. Then I found this little piano fragment and I'll just add it to the B part. Here's a second flute. I'm adding a delay and Pro Q to take out the low end. Okay. And finally, I want to add some vocals. I found some really nice samples in the hooked line. And then there's this fragment. I run them through a bunch of effects, starting with Microshift by Sound Toys to make it wider. Then I add Primal Tap, which adds a slight tap delay. The EMT 246 non-linear reverb by Altiverb to add some space. And then I've added an instance of VC76 and VC2A by Native Instruments to bring the vocal to the front and to really tie it together with the reverb and delay that I added. Ready to record something? Now I want to add another vocal sample that I found. Let's now build a little break for the middle of the track. So now all that's left is to arrange this into some sort of order and we have ourselves a beat. Let's do that. There you have it, my first beat with Arcade. If you like it, you can download it from my Patreon, and as always, my patrons not only get the song, but also the stems, so you can make your own remix. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.